Game on!
Hello everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the disc golf lake glitch. Disc golf lake, not propulsion. Because with this new weekly that came out, it was one of the challenges. So I'm gonna give you guys a tutorial if you guys need help. So you're gonna spawn in here once you start the game. You're gonna wanna go through course number 1. You're going to want to go through course number 2. And then once you're going to want to run through these trees. You're going to want to come over to here, go to course 3. And then you're going to see that little shop over there. And next to it, you can see the cart. That is what we're going to be using for the glitch. It's the cart glitch. Okay, so then you're going to get this. And you want to make sure that it's near you, like it's not pretty far away from you like that. You want it to be like this. Okay, so then you can bring all the way back to course 1. Now that you're back at course 1, you're going to want to bring the cart right so close to the disc. And then you're going to pick it up. You're going to lift it, put it over. You're just going to want to... So if you're on PC, click your mouse once very fast. It'll go in. On VR, put your hand all the way over it. Just drop it. And I don't know what to do on mobile because I do not play on mobile, but I'd assume it's pretty much the same thing as both. You're just going to want to gently toss it in. And then you're going to want to make sure you're holding onto the cart for this entire time because it will despawn. You're going to want to bring it over to here, and then you're going to see your disc in it. You're just going to want to grab it, and you're just going to want to toss it in. And you see, so you need to have under par for the weekly, so you'll have -1 right here. So for this one, you're going to get par. So you're going to grab it once again, you're going to toss it in, and you're going to go. And then don't. If this happens, what just happened to me, you're going to want to let go, jump out, and grab it again, just to make sure it doesn't despawn. You're going to want to get really close to it again, just to grab it, just to make sure that it's not too far away. You throw that in, and then, so these things, my friends have actually asked me before, when you're doing the glitch, should you toss it through that thing? And no, you should not. Long story short, you should not do that. It's a bad idea. Because, yes, it may be getting you one less point, but you're going to have to waste 2 shots just on getting it through there, and then getting back in the cart, and then getting it over to here. So, it's just not worth it. And you might miss your throw, which is rough. Then you're going to be back to the shop. And you're just going to want to come to the next hoop thing. Oop, I forgot to put the disc in the hole. Forgot to put the disc in. There. Okay, then you're going to want to come over here. And once you get to here, you're going to want to grab this and toss it in. And then this one is tricky because if your disc lands in the water, it's a hazard. So for this one, you're just gonna want to back up and watch your cart the entire time until you see land again. And you're gonna want to turn around, bring to this again, and toss it in. And then okay, so this one, and I'm thinking it was hole 8. This one, it can be trouble because I don't know if you can see, but my cart is kind of at like tilted. I don't know if you can really see that. But when you go to this one, you see how this is on like a little hill? You don't want to go on the hill completely. You only want to go on it a little bit so you get enough to get it in there. Because if you put it too much up, there's a chance you could just fly away, be really uneven, flip over, despawn. A bunch of bad things can happen. So you don't want to do that. And then this one, it is the same again. I'm just gonna toss it in. And then that water is also a hazard. And if you get a hazard, you have to restart. But your number of pars don't restart. You don't want to go in this one either because it's also a waste. And then you get over here. You do the same thing. Come over to here, and you're gonna see this, like the rock on the pretty much caves, as I call them, even though it's not really a cave. Toss it in, And for this one, you're gonna want to be more careful because your car can actually get stuck in here. I've had it gotten stuck before. It can despawn. It can go into the ground. It can be bad. So you wanna watch it the entire way out, just to make sure it doesn't get stuck. You're gonna want to bring it around over to the spot. Okay, and then this one over here, hole 8. I was right. It was hole 8. You see up that hill? This one can be troubling because it can just ruin your run right here if the car glitches out. So you're gonna want to put it in there, and you're just gonna want to come to this right side because this is the least steep side, and you're just gonna want to go up and then just stand for a couple seconds to let it even out. You're gonna want to grab it and toss it out. Okay, so for this one, there's a couple strategies to do the final one. So if you have -7, you're pretty much guaranteed to get it, but you never want to be too stupid or careful. So if your car does glitch out, then you're gonna want to grab it and you're gonna want to throw it down over there near that rock, as far as you can get it past that little rock near that bush, to the right of that bush. And then a little tip is, if you can throw high enough, you're gonna want to try and throw it over those rocks over there, and you'll have it pretty close. But if you can't do that, you're gonna have to go all the way around just to that. Now, that is pretty risky, but if you have -7, then you'll probably be fine. But it's all best if you have your car. And coming down this, it's also really risky, because your thing can fly out, your car can get stuck in the ground, it can fly, it's just weird. So you're gonna want to make sure that this is all good. Then you come around. And they asked, should you throw it through this? Unless you really have to, like you're really close to not getting under par, you don't need to throw it through that. You can, but you don't need to. You probably shouldn't. And then you're just gonna loop around it here, and you see if you did throw it over those rocks, it would probably be somewhere around this area. So that's pretty useful. And then if you see, you just gotta grab it out of the cart, toss it in, and boom, you got albatross. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. If it did help you and you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. Go join my Discord, because my Discord is epic. Go follow my Twitch. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And comment if this was useful to you. Okay, see you guys.